Market research is the process of gathering, analyzing and interpreting information about a market. Product-orientated business is one whose main focus of activity is on the product itself. The role of market research is to try to find out answers to these questions. Would customers be willing to buy my product? What price would they be prepared to pay? Where would they be most likely to buy my product? What feature of my product do customers most like or dislike? A market-orientated business is one which carries out market research to find out consumer wants before a product is developed and produced. A marketing budget is a financial plan for the marketing of a product or product range for some specified period of time. It specifies how much money is available to market the product or range, so that the marketing department knows how much it may spend. Primary research is the collection and collation of original data via direct contact with potential or existing customers, also called field research. Secondary research uses information that has already been collected and is available for use by others, also called desk research. Advantages of primary research: it is up to date and relevant to the business undertaking. It is usually planned and carried out by the people who want to use the data. It is first-hand. Possible limitations: 1a. It can be expensive. For example, individually interviewing many people, it is not available immediately. It takes time to collect. There are various types of primary research methods, including: a questionnaire is a set of questions to be answered as a means of collecting data for market research. Online surveys require the target sample to answer a series of questions over the Internet. Interviews involve asking individuals a series of questions, often face-to-face or over the phone. A focus group is a group of people who are representative of the target market. Advantages of online surveys: fast, with quicker response times than other forms of survey, cheaper than interviews or postal questionnaires, easy to complete for the participant. Disadvantages of online surveys: absence of interviewer to explain open-ended questions or to ask follow-up question to gain more detailed information, cannot reach potential respondents who do not have access to the Internet. Advantages of interviews: the interviewer is able to explain any questions that the interviewee does not understand. Detailed information can be gathered about what the interviewees like and dislike about the product. Disadvantages of interviews: interviews are very time-consuming to carry out and, therefore, They are often an expensive way of gathering information. Advantages of focus groups: they provide detailed information about consumers' tastes and preferences. Interaction between members of the group can help the business understand the reasons for people's opinions. Disadvantages of focus groups: they can be time-consuming and expensive if conducted by a specialist market research agency. Discussion could be biased if some people on the panel are influenced by the opinions of others. A sample is the group of people who are selected to respond to a market research exercise, such as a questionnaire. A random sample is when people are selected at random as a source of information for market research. A quota sample is when people are selected on the basis of certain characteristics such as age, gender or income as a source of information for market research. Advantages of secondary research: often a much cheaper way of gathering information than primary research, as the data collection has already been done by others. It is usually quicker to obtain secondary data than to undertake primary research. Disadvantages of secondary research: data may have been collected several years ago and be out of date. Data is available to all businesses, not just collected for the sole use of one business. External sources of secondary data. Government statistics are a detailed source of general information about countries, such things as the population and its age structure. This is available in most newspapers. May have useful articles. For example, information about the or decrease their spending in the near future, general state of the economy, and whether customers are expected to increase. Factors influencing the accuracy of market research data. How carefully the sample was drawn up, the way in which the questions in the questionnaire were phrased to ensure honest responses. Bias. Articles in newspapers sometimes have a bias and important information may be deliberately left out.